Well, the White House cannot explain how gun control will actually prevent mass shootings. That's right, Steve Watson reports the White House cannot name one single shooting incident that would have been prevented by gun control legislation. As President Obama prepares executive action to pass further gun control legislation, one errant reporter asked the White House press secretary exactly how such proposals would have prevented any recent mass shootings. Josh Earnest couldn't directly answer the question and floundered around, repeating the same talking points over and over again. The reporter Byron Tao referred to a statement made by Senator Marco Rubio that no mass shootings in recent memory would have been prevented by gun legislation, which even the Washington Post fact-checked as true. Quote, "If not a single recent mass shooting would have been stopped by the kind of gun control measures you champion, are those the right approach to this problem?" the reporter asked. And the response from Earnest, he stated, "Well, Byron, I think we have been pretty direct and upfront." So then he goes on and says, "There is no piece of legislation that Congress can pass that would prevent every single act of gun violence," said Earnest. And he was clearly avoiding the question. So the dialogue continues. "I think the case that we have made is one that rests primarily on our concern about national security and our careful consideration of common sense," he stated, again, avoiding the question entirely. Earnest then diverted the talking point to the terrorist no-fly list, prompting Tao to follow up and ask this question: were any of the recent mass shooters on the no-fly list? And then Earnest admitted, "Not that I'm aware of." You'll probably have to ask the Director of National Intelligence to confirm that. So the reporter stuck to the hard central issue at hand that gun control legislation is not a fix for mass shootings. Can the White House point to a recent mass shooting that would have been stopped by an expanded assault weapons ban or stricter background checks? The reporter asked. Well, he says the evidence seems to be that in all these recent mass shootings, these folks either passed background checks or were very determined to circumvent the strict gun laws that are already on the books, the reporter added. So there you have it, another facade being presented by the White House, another opportunity to take your rights away using a fraud, using a phony solution. A phony solution, and this reporter did a hell of a job exposing it to the American people. Now, the link to the exchange is in the description below, so I encourage you to take a look at that. Give credit to this reporter for doing an excellent job and laying bare the lies of this administration, trying to capitalize on your fears to take your guns away. What are your thoughts? Leave your comments below. And remember, if you like what we're doing here and you want updates, become a subscriber to the channel. Give us a thumbs up and hit that share button and expose the lies of this administration and how they are capitalizing on your fear of terrorism to take your guns away. Hit that share button. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
This is your brain. This is your brain on cable. Stop paying for cable today.
Now there's a way. Catch free live sporting events, movies, and TV shows all on demand in high definition. Tiger Stream. Stream like a tiger.